Welcome back. Now, for book addicts, there's nothing better than being caught up in a very good book. But the internet has caused a revolution in the book publishing industry where electronic book titles are now outselling hardcovers. Still, Instituto Cervantes believes the traditional book is incomparable, and it has found a way to encourage book lovers to indulge in their literary passion. Now, here to tell us about their upcoming event is Instituto Cervantes Manila Director Jose Rodriguez. Did I get all the intonations right there? Good morning.
Perfect. Good morning. Thank you, Paulo. Thank you for being here, for inviting me to this wonderful show.
Oh, thank you for coming. I mean, this is such a great program that you guys have, Mr. Rodriguez. Tell us about, what is the Internacional del Libro all about?
Well, the Día Internacional del Libro, International Book Day, was born in Spain years ago.
Okay.
And it is a very wonderful thing in the Catalonia region, in Barcelona, where Barcelona is the capital.
Okay.
So it became, a popular habit. I mean, when you go there every year and you buy a book and we give you a rose.
Where did that interesting habit come from, tradition come from?
It started there in Barcelona because it's during the festivities of the day of St. George, okay, San Jorge. And so that's translated and later on became an International Book Day.
Okay.
Why International Book Day? Because also on April 23, every year we commemorate also the death anniversary of Miguel de Cervantes, the great writer of the Spanish language, the author of El Quijote. And also the same day, April 23, is the death anniversary of William Shakespeare.
Will Shakespeare, I know.
So can you imagine the two greatest writers?
Two literary greats being commemorated on this day. Correct. And on this day, you guys basically offer books to be available to everybody at fantastic prices.
Fantastic. I mean, it's really just you get the books and throw it against the window.
Right.
It's fantastic because we have this year some 4,000 books. But let's not only say it in Spanish. We have thousands of books in Spanish, but we have also English books and we have Tagalog books because we also invite there and will be there all the major bookstores in the Philippines, and also private individuals who have their own private collections, and they put it on sale for the bibliophiles. Okay, so this is a great day for everybody. But it's a commemoration, it's a fiesta day.
Right.
It's a day for book lovers.
I want to go back again to that great tradition you have of apparently on this particular day, or on romantic days. In Spain, women receive roses from men, and men will receive books from women. Is this true?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. That's the story.
That's the way it goes?
And this is the way it goes here also. So you can there on Saturday, April 16, as many books you buy, as many roses. All right.
You get a rose. Okay.
So this is part of it.
That sounds great. That's the old romantic Latin habit right there.
Of course.
Okay. Aside from the books that will be on sale, and I know that they'll be sold at fantastic prices.
Yes.
Aside from the great variety, I mean, you can see just a small sampling.
From 20 pesos or until 500 pesos maximum. We cannot add some more.
All right, fantastic. Now, aside from the books, there are going to be a whole bunch of other activities that have been lined up by Instituto Cervantes.
Well, this is a day for us. This day of book. I mean, the International Book Day is a day of fiesta. And what is fiesta? Fiesta is always a spectacular affair, full of just the books, but it's full of music, gastronomy, movies, affairs for the children. It's an open house. All right, so you come to Instituto Cervantes and you will see, and we will invite everybody because it always is for free.
Okay, yeah, so anybody can come, anybody can spend a day?
The earlier you can, the best book you will get. Okay. You see, this is the story. So it's a day for enjoyment. It's a day for the family.
Okay.
So it's a day, as I like to call it, is just beyond just the books, the culture, the language. It's a way of life.
Okay.
Come to Instituto Cervantes and enjoy. Be part of us.
Sounds fantastic. This is the how many year that you guys have done this here?
Well, this is on the 5th year already, and this is a very successful, and we want to contribute, and I always emphasize that, I mean, to make the Philippines and Manila, with our own humble way, to make it again, the cultural capital, in this part of the region.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Since its beginnings about 5 years ago and to the way it is now, how has it changed and how has it grown, and how has the response really grown since then?
Well, the response is fantastic. I mean, you don't have to call anymore. I mean, you can hear, we open at 10 o'clock in the morning. I repeat, 10 o'clock in the morning until 8 p.m. So at 10 o'clock in the morning, by
no siesta
by
in
9,
between?
no siesta. not for the director, definitely.
No, okay, all right.
Okay, but you can imagine that by 9 o'clock, people is lining up already in Taft Avenue, all the way to Tien Kalau, just waiting to open the doors and be able to get the best books available.
Yeah.
You see, we have a lot of books and beautiful books, and this is, you can have art books, for example, at 20 pesos, at 50 pesos. Where can you find that?
That sounds fantastic. You yourself, what are your favorite sort of titles to read?
Well, you see, this is something very, very, depends what year you are, in your age. You know, when I started I remember when I was a child, I was always thinking and trying to get the best books about Julius Verne. Okay, the Grimm Brothers. All right, this is
Leagues Under the
those
Sea.
are the things, it was always in your mind. I mean, how to read it and read it again. So today, for example, I was reading just a book recently about the Spanish Civil War. About
So history is a big,
called
big,
Soldados de Salamina by Javier Cercas, which is one of the latest wonderful writers in Spain. So it depends on what period you are, what moments. So you have a different books to read.
Right, but I guess the point being that regardless of what period you're interested in or what subject matter,
of period, the age, etc.
And I'm sure any interest and period of age is represented in the book selection that you guys will have.
Absolutely. So the most important thing is to always to have passion. I think this is very important, like the Spanish language, and with some romance also. You have to romance in the books.
Right. I like that idea. Now, I'm just curious why, obviously a cultural center like the Instituto Cervantes would be interested to push books or the literary cause. Why has the Instituto aligned itself with the idea of promoting reading and promoting books?
Well, I think it's very important. In today's age, I mean, we are already, we are in the highways of communication. We have the internet highways who goes everywhere and nowhere sometimes. All right, so that's everywhere and nowhere. And this is the point. I mean, we have a lot of information, how to digest, how to screen that information. So I think it is very important. It's very important to read. I will recommend the people read. Read anything. Basta read. All right, and this is what we started 3 years ago, a reading campaign, which is just a reading campaign in the LRTA and in the MRT, which is called Versus a Metro. Okay, I don't know if you have been visiting the LRT, so you do. Okay, and this is a very, very important because how can you find the poems of Pablo Neruda of Chile or the poems of Rizal, etc., just riding in the metro?
Right.
So making the people awareness, create awareness about the importance of reading, and we have gotten a wonderful response, believe me. The internet blogs, etc. It's a debatable, of course. Everything is debatable, but nevertheless, to read is always nice.
Well, in your personal opinion, I mean, you're touching on that subject now, but in what way do you think holding a physical book and turning the pages is a bit more of a superior experience maybe to reading something online or on the internet? You keep saying that it is an experience to be savored, it's an experience to be felt, and
Well, you have to put it this way. In my personal opinion, I'm talking about myself, and I believe that I hope to transmit the same idea. Just to keep a book, the smell of a book, the smell of the ink, just to have somebody, something there that you can hold it with your hands. This is always at the beginning, it's always nice. I mean, when you arrive in your house, you put your book there, you go to your library, whatever. So, but let's put it this way. Today we are moving forward, and we have to move forward. But moving forward doesn't mean that we have to forget about other things we have in the past. So I think there can be a marriage, a total marriage between the future, what we have in the present and the past. I mean, we have to live that together. Is the time for electronic books? No question. But first, I mean, we have to develop. I mean, just think, I mean, when all the households we have availability of internet. Okay, so you see, I have a...
I mean, we'll have that, but again, the romance of books will always be there, yeah?
That will be there, no question. So I have also, reading also my electronic, my ebook once in a while, but definitely I feel more comfortable when I have really a book in my hand.
Book in your hand.
No
I think you and me, senor, are on the same page. All right. Thank you so much for coming in. One last time, can you invite everybody to the book fair?
Por supuesto, todos estáis invitados a visitar el Instituto Cervantes el 16 de abril. Please come to Instituto Cervantes on the 16th of April, Saturday, from 10 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the evening. It's an open house. No charges, nothing. Just come and enjoy. Enjoy the reading, enjoy the books. Bienvenidos, mabuhay.
All right, muchas gracias to Mr. Jose Rodriguez, Director of Instituto Cervantes de Manila. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Muchas gracias, Paulo. Thank you so much. Gracias.